माधवा कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय यशोदनंदना जय व्रज जन रंजना जय जय यशोदनंदना जय व्रज जन रंजना जय यमुना तीरवनचारी जय कुंज विहारी जय कुंज जय यमुना तीरवनचारी जय कुंज विहारी कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी जय राधा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Mataji, please why don't you come in the front? Move so that you can see. అది చిన్న అక్కడి నుంచి చూస్తా డిస్ప్లే చేయండి రౌండ్ అండి చెయ్యి ఐఎమ్ వెయిటింగ్ ఫర్ యూ ఐఎమ్ జస్ట్ ఫర్ ట్రాన్సిషన్ సిట్టింగ్ ఐడియల్ నాట్ గుడ్ దట్స్ ఐ హరే కృష్ణ कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे क्लिक करो ना उसको क्लिक करो लेदा हरे राम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे नो रॉन्ग हरे राम second one Radha Krishna by Krishnadas Kaviraj that one Hare Ram పోయింది మొదటి ఏమైంది, మొదటి బాగుండే కదా, ఎందుకు తీశారు? గో టు కేకే సాంగ్స్, ఈజీ, వేస్టింగ్ టైం. Go to KK songs, you find it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Jaya Prabhu, leave time, waste of time. పైన వచ్చిందే ఎందుకు తీశారు? యు ఆర్ ప్లేయింగ్ విత్ దట్, నథింగ్. వన్స్ ఇట్ కమ్స్, లీవ్ ఇట్. నో, బట్ ఓకే, వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ దే కుడ్ రీడ్, నౌ యు ఇట్ నాట్ కమింగ్, వాట్స్ ద యూస్? వేస్ట్ ఆఫ్ టైం. హరే కృష్ణ, లీవ్ ఇట్. హరే కృష్ణ, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Always play one. 2-3 people, nothing will work. One person, one mind is better. 3 mind never will work anywhere. Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. No, don't play. Leave it. Can you see Mataji's? Can you see? Can you read it? Okay. Kunkumaktak. It is taken from Govinda Leelamrita, written by Krishnadas Kaviraj, author of Chaitanya Charitamrita. It glorifies the glories of Radharani. It gives that those who recite this one with understanding and love and devotion, Radharani will give blessing and take that living entity direct to the lotus feet of Krishna. Kunkumakta kanchanabja garvari gaurabha, Kunkumakta kanchanabja garvari gaurabha, Pītanāñcitābja gandha kirti nindi saurabha, Pītanāñcitābja gandha kirti nindi saurabha, Vallavesha shunu sarva vanchitārtha sadhika, Vallavesha shunu sarva vanchitārtha sadhika, Mayyamatta pada padma dasa dastu radhika, Mayyamatta pada padma dasa dastu radhika, Kauravinda kanti nindra chitra patta satika, Kauravinda kanti nindra chitra patta satika, Krishna matta bringa keli pulla pushpa vatika, Krishna matta bringa keli pulla pushpa vatika, Krishna nitya sangamatma padma bandhutadhika, Krishna nitya sangamatma padma bandhuradhika, कामय्यमात्मपादपद्मदासदस्तु राधिका अधिका मय्यमात्मपादपद्मदासदस्तु राधिका असौ कुमार्य सृष्टपल्लवालिकेति निग्रह असौ कुमार्य सृष्टपल्लवालिकेति निग्रह चंद्र चंद्रनोत्पलेन्दु सेव्य शीत विग्रह चंद्र चंद्रनोत्पलेन्दु सेव्य शीत विग्रह स्वाभिमर्श वल्लवीश कामतापबाधिका स्वाभिमर्श वल्लवीश कामतापबाधिका कामय्यमात्मपादपद्मदासदस्तु राधिका कामय्यमात्मपादपद्मदासदस्तु राधिका सा विश्ववन्द्ययौवताभिवन्दितापि या रमा अविश्ववन्द्ययौवताभिवन्दितापि या रमा रूपनव्ययौवनादिसम्पदानयः समा अरूपनव्ययौवनादिसम्पदानयः समा शीलः दलीलया ससायतोऽस्ति नाधिका शीलः दलीलया ससायतोऽस्ति नाधिका मय्यमात्मपादपद्मदासदस्तु राधिका मय्यमात्मपादपद्मदासदस्तु राधिका रासलास्य गीत नर्म सत्कलालि पंडिता रासलास्य गीत नर्म सत्कलालि पंडिता प्रेम रम्य रूप वेश सद्गुणालि मंडिता प्रेम रम्य रूप वेश सद्गुणालि मंडिता विश्वनव्य गोपयोषि दालितोऽपि याधिका विश्वनव्य गोपयोषि दालितोऽपि याधिका कामय्यमात्मपादपद्मदासदस्तु राधिका कामय्यमात्मपादपद्मदासदस्तु राधिका का नित्यनव्य रूप केलि कृष्ण भाव संपदा नित्यनव्य रूप केलि कृष्ण भाव संपदा कृष्ण राग बंध गोप यौवतेषु कंपदा कृष्ण भाव कृष्ण राग बंध गोप यौवतेषु कंपदा कृष्ण रूप वेश कैलि लग्न सत्समाधिका कृष्ण रूप वेश कैलि लग्न सत्समाधिका मय्यमात्मपादपद्मदासदस्तु राधिका कामय्यमात्मपादपद्मदासदस्तु राधिका Asveda kampa kantakastu gadgadadi sanchita. Asveda kampa kantakastu gadgadadi sanchita. Amarsha harsha vamatadi bhava bhushananchita. Amarsha harsha vamatadi bhava bhushananchita. Krishna netra toshi ratna mandanalidadhika. Krishna netra toshi ratna mandanalidadhika. Maya matna pada padma dasa dastu radhika. Ya chanarda Krishna viprayoga santatodita. Ya chanarda Krishna viprayoga santatodita. Aneka danya chapaladi bhava vrinda modita. Aneka danya chapaladi bhava vrinda modita. Yatna labdha Krishna sanga nirgata kiladhika. Yatna labdha Krishna sanga nirgata kiladhika. Maya matma pada padma dasa dastu radhika. Maya matma pada padma dasa dastu radhika. This is Palasruti. Ashtakena yastvanena nauti Krishna vallabham. Ashtakena yastvanena nauti Krishna vallabham. Darshane pishaila jadi yoshidali dullabham. Darshane pishaila jadi yoshidali dullabham. Krishna sanga nanditatma dasa sidhu bhajanam. Krishna sanga nanditatma dasa sidhu bhajanam. Janam tam karoti nanditale sanchayatu sajanam. Tam karoti nanditale sanchayatu sajanam. Janam maya matma pada padma dasa dastu radhika. 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram. Jaya Radha, Madan Mohan Radha, Madan Mohan Sri Radhe. Jaya Radha, Madan Mohan Radha, Madan Mohan Sri Radhe. Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jai Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Jagannath. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Nitai Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada Jaya Jaya. Naam Sankirtan ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Only we will read the last one. We have less time. Ninth one. Ninth. Palasruti. It is very difficult for Parvati, Shailaja means Parvati, and other exalted goddesses to attain even a glimpse of Srimati Radharani, who is dear to Lord Krishna. But if someone glorifies her by reciting these 8 verses, then she, who is delighted by Krishna's continuous association, will grant the sweet nectar of her personal service to that person, who thereby enters the assembly of her similarly delighted girlfriends. Means one will get the birth as a gopi. You want to become gopi or gopa? Both same, they are no different. Gopa, go means what? One is the Bhagavatam given in the story. Behind the story there is tattva. Krishna said, every janma karma cha me divyam. One should understand tattva also. Tattva comes, so gopi means, go means senses. The one who drinks the mellow of Krishna with all the senses means pure devotee is either gopi or gopa. One material way it is a cow-herd girl, cow-herd boy. That's one material point. But in the Bhagavatam, it doesn't relate to the material. Everything is a transcendental. So there, each and gopi, gopas mean the pure devotees of the Lord. They have nothing but Krishna. They know everything. Okay. We stop here. A lot of time gone. It is taken from the Govinda Lilamrita, 8th chapter. Is it na? 57. Yasyanubhavamakala srutisaramekam adhyatmadipamatitirshitam tamundam samsarinam karunaya purana guhyam tam yasasunamupayami gurum muninam narayanam namaskritya naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim yasam tato jayamudirayed Nashtaprayesha bhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavate uttama shloke bhaktir bhavati naitiki Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya. Whenever we recite Om anywhere, sound should come from the navel portion. Either from the breathing navel portion to goes up in the same way. The Om also, that the process of reciting the word Om. Today we will discuss from Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th canto, chapter 24, text 57. Name of the chapter is Chanting the Song sung by Lord Shiva. It is known as the Rudra Geet. From verse 33 to 79 means end of the chapter, it goes how one can please the Lord by offering the prayers. What type of prayer? How one should offer the prayers. Not asking, Lord, give me that, no. Please the Lord, glorifying the glories. When He please, ask any benediction. Then we can ask it. Repeat with me. Chanardhenapi tulaye na swargam, na punarbhavam, na apunarbhavam, bhagavat sangi sangasya martyanam kim utashishaha chanardhenapi tulaye na swargam na punarbhavam bhagavat sangi sangasya martyanam kim utashishaha chanardhenapi tulaye swargam na punarbhavam bhagavat sangi sangasya martyanam kimutashishaha chanardhenapi tulaye na swargam na punarbhavam bhagavat sangi sangasya martyanam kimutashishaha chanendra tulaye na swargam na punarbhavam bhagavat sangi sangasya Matajis chanerdhanapi tulaye na swargam na punarbhavam sangi sangasya matyanam kimutashishaha chanardhena by half movement api even tulaye compare na never swargam heavenly planets na neither apunarbhavam merging into the supreme Bhagavat the personality of Godhead sangi associate sangasya one who takes advantage of associating matyanam of the conditioned soul kim uta what is there ashishaha blessings translation purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. If one by chance associates with a devotee even for a fraction of a moment he no longer is subject to attraction by the results of the karma or jnana. What the interest then can have in the benedictions of the demigods who are subject to the laws of birth and death. Purport. Out of three kinds of men, the karmis, jnanis and bhaktas, the bhakta is described here as the most exalted. Srila Prabodhananda Saraswati has sung Kaivalyam narkayate tri dashapur akasha pushpayate chaitanya chandramruta. The word Kaivalya means to melt into the effulgence of the Supreme Personality Godhead. And the word Tridasha, Pur, refers to the heavenly planets where the demigods live. Thus, for a devotee, Kaivalya Sukha, or merging into the existence of the Lord, is hellish because the bhakta considers it suicidal to lose his individuality and merge into the effulgence of Brahman. A bhakta always wants to retain his individuality in order to render service to the Lord. Indeed, he considers promotion to the upper planetary systems to be no better than a will of the wish. Temporary material happiness holds no value for a devotee. The devotee is in such an exalted position that he is not interested in the actions of karma or jnana. The resultant actions of karma and jnana are so insignificant to a devotee situated on the transcendental platform that he is not in the least interested in them. Bhakti Yoga is sufficient to give the Bhakta all happiness. As stated in Sri Bhagavatam, first canto, second chapter, sixth verse, Yatma Suprasidati, one can be fully satisfied simply by devotional service. And that is the result of association with a devotee. Without being blessed by a pure devotee, no one can be fully satisfied, nor Utam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakanitam Cha Namah Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारणे हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये नीलाचल निवासाय नित्याया परमात्मने बलभद्रसुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna, all the wonderful devotees of the Lord. I say always wonderful. Why? Because why? Why we are wonderful? To come to the satsang with the Vaishnavas is a great fortune. Punya punjubin melaina santa satasanga samsikaranta. Narada Maharshi and Bhakti Devi conversation says, Bhagyodayena bahujanma samarditena satsangamam salabate purusho yadavai. When you perform pious activities for many, many lifetimes, bahujanma, not one day to one life. The end result of accumulated pious activity, that you get association of a Vaishnava devotee. Only association with the Vaishnavas, you can say satsang. Oh no, I went to, Durga and we all highly reverence is there. But that cannot be called. Sat means eternal. Is it? And who is eternal? The one who exists in the three phases of the time means Bhuta, Vartaman. Or means before the creation, during creation, after total annihilation of creation, the one who exists is the Sat. Means who is not subject to the time, not time bound. and that is Krishna, Narayana, Rama, whatever you can, Sri Hari. Other than Vishnu Tattva, no one, everyone is subject to the time. They are bound by the time. They cannot be Sat. That's why Prabhupada said only Haribhaktas are Mahatmas, only Haribhaktas are the Sadhu. But from the Sat comes the one who always in the thought of Lord is Sadhu. When you take association of such Vaishnava Sadhu or devotees, it is called Sat Sangha association. And that causes that becomes a cause of the liberation. Punya punja biname lahina santa sata sangati samskaranta. Material world is samsar. What is samsara? Samsarati is samsara. It is always moving. Material world is subject to the time. Can we say it's stagnated? No. What was 1 second before, it is past. Now it is present. And again already it became past. Past is very long, future is very long, present is only fraction of second. And we don't, our mind doesn't want to be in the present. Either it wants to be past and future. Oh, aisa nahi karne tha. I will do like that. But the moment we try to bring our mind in the present, it is concentration or dhyana, meditation, whatever you say. So, in this verse today, as I said, slightly going back this chapter, what is conversation, how it is coming. Prithu Maharaj had many sons, we all know. It comes in the dynasty of Prithu, the whole story. He had 5 sons, eldest son Vijitashva. His name is given because he brought when he was performing the yajna, Indra doesn't want the yajna to complete because when he complete 100 yajna, he will become Indra. So Indra says that my job will go away. Nowadays also you can see, nobody want to come down from the the minister or some whatever. It is existing from the beginning. So you want to disturb it. And once he took steal the Asha also, horse of the meant for the yajna. When the priest saw that Indra is taking away, Prithu Maharaj, he can't get up, he has taken the vow for the yajna. Once you take the vow for yajna, you can't get up. Only on completion of yajna, with permission of priest, you can leave. Other. He told his son, elder son, go and bring it. And he brought the horse. Then that's why he got Vijitashva, the one who become victorious to get the horse back. And second time Indra again did the same. He catched Indra. He was capable of killing Indra. But he did not, because Indra is after all king of the heavenly planet, demigod. He said, ignored. No, it's not proper to attack Indra. Ignored. So Indra was very happy. Though he was able to kill me, but he did not take action, not even attack very heavily. He blessed him. I teach a mantra by which you become invisible. That is Antardhana. That's why he was also called Antardhana. Vijitashva and Antardhana. Okay. And because he was the elder son, when Prithu Maharaj left the body, he became the king. But he has 4 other brothers. He loved all the brothers very much. So he has given each part, east, west, north, to each brother to rule. He became overall emperor, Samrat. Then he had a wife called, he had 2 wives. One is called Shikhandini. With her, he got 3 sons, Pavaka, Pavamana and Shuchi. They are the fire gods. Agni Devas. How many Agni Devas we have? How many? 47. You can't use that. Like when you are taking Diksha, Yajna, which name of the fire god we use it? Pavaka. When you do the yajna, just carefully listen what. Pavaka Ramagni Swaha, we say it. We have to invite Pavaka Agni. For the marriage, different. Okay. For the when you are doing for the depending upon the which occasion you are doing the yajna, different fire god is there. The Pavakana means is always purifying. So because of the curse given by Vasishtha Maharshi, they had to take birth on the earth planet, but because of the previous life, they attained the perfection. Means, but he had another wife called Navashwati. From her he got one son, very powerful son. He is called Harivardhana. Harivardhana had got the wife named Harivardhini. He had 6 sons. One is called Bharisat, remaining of Gaya and all that there. Famous is Bharisat, eldest son. Okay. And Bharisat became emperor of the whole world, not small India. The whole entire world he was emperor. So Bharisat, also known Prachina Bhari in the Bhagavatam, also 14th can, Puranjanopakyan it comes up. Prachina Bhari is known as also. He had a wife. Shatadruti, she was so beautiful that when he was marrying Yajna, Agnidev, when after that we Prajashna, wife and husband, when she was doing the circumambulation of the fire, Agnidev became attracted. Oh, she is so beautiful. So it was such a wonderful beauty. And with Shatadruti, he had 10 sons, who Bharisata Prachana Bhari. They are called as a Prachetas. Who are Prachetas? Varunadeva. Go to 3rd canto, creation of Srishti, there 6th chapter or 5th chapter, there you will find it. Prachetas means they are the Varunadevas. Anyway, Prachetas. One day, the father, Prachan Bhari, told sons, my sons, now marry all of you. Ending in the progeny. It is beginning of the creation, the entire story. It is right in the beginning of creation. Whole universe was empty. That's why Brahma empowered all the so many living entities to create the progeny and send them to different planets. He was unable to do alone by the thought. That's why this Prachana Bhari was also called Prajapati. Was very perfect in the performing yajna and yoga both. So he was awarded the name Prajapati. Okay. So immediately Prachetas went to perform austerities. It is very important to learn it. Nowadays marriage means very happy. Girl and boy happy, oh, I am getting married. Marriage means, Prabhupada writes in the 7th canto of Bhagavatam, Grosthashram, if I am not wrong, 14th chapter says that, marriage means one must be able to control the senses. Before come to the age of the marriage, 20 years, you must be in the student life, brahmachari. Brahmachari life is meant to control the senses. Okay. Once you are able to control the senses, when you are married, then you understand that this marriage is not for sense enjoyment, but to serve the Lord together. Okay. Because we are subject to the agitation mentally, Scripture gives some sort of, not fully, a little part for sense enjoyment in the marriage. Otherwise, brahmachari, vanaprastha, sannyasi, they are not at all allowed. Only grostha allowed, that too, only for the 25 years, not more. Life is divided into 4 parts. First part up to the age of 25, actually 20, Prabhupada kind to give us 25 years. Student life means brahmachari. And he can get married 25 years, not nowadays 35 years. Already you are becoming an old person. You ask any doctor tell you. 35 means you are old. In the army, when I was a soldier, 35 means you are away. You are unfit for these duties. After 45, you are but for nothing. That's why after 45, get out of the army. I get retired in 44. Anyway. So, 25, marriage life is only accepted, allowed only up to 50 years of age. In Hindi, 51, what do we say? How many? Everybody knows Hindi in Hyderabad. What do we say in Hindi, 51, 52? Our elders know that these people won't leave the family. Say one. Hare, come on. One, go to the forest. हाँ? और 58 आ गया ना, 58 बोलते हैं ना, तब भी नहीं गए तो बोलते 59 क्या बोलते हो? हाँ? बोलो जोर से बोलो, 59. और 60 क्या बोलते हो? 60. 60 मीनिंग क्या है? फूल. कोई बिहारी है? 60 means full, like check in the dictionary. Are a fool, still you are in with the family house. Hearing after X-sat, Basat, Tersat, Chosat, Bar, full. Then when 70, what do you say? Bolo, jor se bolo. 70 means sa means wo tar gaya. Now you are delivered. Don't mind it, because the human form of the life is meant for what? For realization of absolute, nothing else. Yes, we are not so pure. That's why Scripture gives some concession for sense enjoyment also. The entire universe, how many planets we have? 14 planets, is it? We are in the middle. What we do, activities in the human body, to enjoy the results of that activity, remaining 13 planetary systems are there. All other 13 planet systems, living entities, they don't have any reaction of the karma. They know sin and punya. Any type of activity they do, they know reaction. That is called, they are called bhoga sharira. Demigods and all this bhoga sharira, not karma sharira. Only human form of the body on this earth planet, not heavenly planet or low planet. Human form of the body on this earth planet is karma bhumi. If you perform pious activity, going to heaven not very difficult. Do some pious activity, go. If you pious, heavenly you can go. If you do we do sinful activity, I can take birth as an animal or suffer in the hell. But if I surrender, like you all are there, and surrendering and engage in service of the Lord, chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. That will make us to liberate from this cycle of birth and death, go back to spiritual world, from there where we have come. Every one of us is coming from spiritual world, Vaikuntha. Golokameva nivasatya kilatma bhuta Govinda madhi purusham tamaham bhajami. Brahma Swami bolte. So that's why the purpose of human body is nothing else to get liberation. After performing, going through the 8.4 million species of life, Krishna out of causeless mercy gives this human body, Jiva, this human body, so that he can engage in devotional service and come back to me. There is no other purpose. Other purpose, I said, because our inclination for enjoyment, they give up some concession to enjoy the family life for small period. After 50 years, you are already an old person. What is your enjoyment is there? Only worries. After 50 years, everybody here is black and everything good. After 50 years, what happens? They start going out, becoming white. Why? Worries. Astu. So, purpose of human form of the life is that. So, they understood, they went for performing ajna. So, today's verse is, as I said, Rudra Gita. Rudra means Lord Shiva. Lord sang the prayers to Lord Vishnu. When the Prachetas were going to forest to perform tapasya, on the way, there was a very wonderful, beautiful lake. As they came, they heard the beautiful musical sound. They said, welcome it. As they were singing, all the Gandharvas and Lord Shiva Parvati, they came out of the water. That lake, where it is, you know it? How many of you gone to Guruvayur? The lake is there, that is the one. The Guruvayur temple, on the right side of the temple, there is a big, beautiful lake, so clean. That is the lake where Lord Shiva appeared. So, that time it was forest, now it is all story in the Satyuga, beginning of creation. We are in the 7th Manvantara. This is first Manvantara, Swayambhu Manu. So, then Lord Shiva said that you all are following the orders of Father. You all are the devotee. You are going to perform austerities for the pleasure of Supreme Lord. Therefore, I am very happy. Means, Anyone engaging the devotional service to Krishna, Hari Bhakta, they are very dear to Lord Shiva. He says it. Devotees are very dear to me, I am also very dear to the devotees. Right? Because Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambhu. Nobody can become greater Vaishnava than Lord Shiva. He is born Vaishnava. When he closes eyes, meditate on Krishna, Sankarshan Bhagavan, he opens eyes after thousands of years. Till that time, Parvati Mata just closing eyes, folding eyes, sitting, waiting. My Lord will open. Such a great personality. In the Samadhi trance, he is seeing the beautiful form of the Lord. Forget to open the eyes. Such a Vaishnava. When you close eyes, what will happen? In the morning chanting? Nidra Devi Swaha. Is it? We don't know even when we slept it, when you opened the eyes. Prabhu, what we are doing? I am meditating. Nice meditation. But Lord Shiva is not that meditation. So here says, very important verse it is. Chenedhanapi tulaye nama swargam na punarbhavam. Same meaning, wording change. The first canto, 18th chapter, 13th verse. Also given. What is this? Is glory of the association with the devotees. Tulayamalavenapi na swargam na punarbhavam bhagavat sangi sangasya martyana kimashusaha. It is also Hindi. Though you understand Hindi better? English better. Hindi also there is Tata Sarga Pavarga Sukhu Dharai Tula Ek Ang Tulunatahi Sakala Mili Jo Sukala Vasasang. Chenardhapi, Chana. When we blink your eyelids 3 times, that is called how much? Lava. 1/5 of a second is lava. 3, that lava, it becomes 1 chana. Means how much time to blink the eyelids 3 times. Even one associated with the devotee for that samay, chana, just like 1.5 lava, each 1 chana. Okay? In the third canto's calculation, the time wonderfully given. Even modern science doesn't go to the lowest time counting, but our scriptures goes it. Okay. So, Chene Dhanapi Tulaye, Na Sadganapur. If you take association with the devotees, Vaishnavas, even for a fraction of a second, 1/5 of a second, put on the balance, one side of the balance, other side of the balance, taras, keep all the facilities available in heaven. Apunarbhava means moksha, Vaikuntha. Punarbhava, we know all, whether Hindi, Telugu or English, all Indian language, we call Papa Bhavama, is it? This is called Pavarga, Kavarga, Chavarga, Ravarga, Pavarga, Papa Bhavama. In the material world, we got this 5. Pa means Patan, fall down. Anytime we can fall down, is it? Pa, Phala Picha. We don't know whether, I don't say, but, hey, Prabhu, are you asking Krishna? No, I am chanting nicely. That deep in mind, some is there. I am chanting, Krishna will give me some job. I am chanting nicely, I can get good marriage. Whether we tell or not, somewhere deep in our mind we have this. Because we are doing Palapicha, we want the result of that service. We are bounded, bandhan. That's why we are here. We are fear. Everybody is afraid. Is it something? What is the cause of the fear? Why you are afraid of it? Ignorance. Yes, any other? Attachment, moha. Moha is the cause of the fear. I know that I have to die. Now I am 81 plus, I am to die. But I don't want to die because I attach to the body and anything related to the body. The moment says, this body, jatasya dhurumruchu, why should I worry? If not die, I will die. Then you are not afraid to die. Similarly, family, we have got so much attachment to the children, family, nothing is natural. But doesn't mean that leave detached from the family, it doesn't mean leave family and become sannyasi, no. To be in the family at the same time you are not in the family, that is the proper vairagya. Our Acharya gives the example of the lotus flower. You have seen the lotus flower? It always survives in the water. But it never becomes wet. Take the leaves or flower, never becomes wet. Shankaracharya shows you. Nalini dalagata jalamati taralam tadvad jivitam atishaya chapalam. Because it's not attached to the family, you take, whether a lotus leaf, put a one drop of water. Ever seen any time? Give a little motion, it falls down. Our life is also so unstable. We don't know at time. I'm talking after a few minutes, whether I talk or not, I don't know. There's no guarantee. That's why understanding the fact, nature of the life, one should not get attached. Understand that, okay, I got the family, wife and children. Yes. One should understand that, hey, I'm married so that my wife both can serve the Lord. The children are the property of Krishna. I'm just a custodian. Because the children are property of Krishna, as a custodian, I must take care of them. And therefore, parent duty to take care of the children, when they can stand on their feet, there your duty ends. Dharma bhajassa satatam chedaloka dharman sevasya sadhu purusha jaidai mukta. Two dharma, one is dharma related to the body, another to the soul. Dharma related to the Krishna consciousness. That is bhakti, what we chant and why we are sitting asana at Kavi temple. It is related to the soul, not to the body. Body is the means to do the bhakti. When you are in the material world, we regard the material body. By the mitzvahs, our acharyas, if I am delivered to spiritual world, then I will have the spiritual body. Soul itself cannot do any activity without the body. Just like a petrol. Petrol is powerful. If you put in the car, car can move, is it? But you got the petrol, but no car. Can you use it? Can you? No. But you got the car, but no petrol. So, soul is also like the energy of the Lord. It's got the Chaitana consciousness movements, but it cannot move itself, it needs something. So, body is the means to perform the bhakti. Whether we are in the spiritual world, whichever the world we are, we need the body. Heavenly planets, they don't have the material body, they have the astral body, heavenly planets. Even in pictures also, though they don't know, they never show the demigods walking on the earth. Have you seen it? They are in the air because they are astral body. They can't walk. Just like our body, predominant factor on our body, the earth factor. Some insect I have seen after performing the yajna also, we see the small insect comes from the yajna kunda. How they survive, God knows. Maybe their predominating factor is Agni. Fish is the predominating factor is the water. In the same way, living entity, upper plant system, they got the 5 elements, but predominating factor being the air, wind, Vajudeva, they air it. Okay. So here coming back to that pa, phalapecha, bha, and last one is ma, mrityu. Are we subject to this 5? Material universe, not only we, our entire universe. But people say, I will recite the Mrityunjaya mantra, I want to die. How it is? Name of this earth planet is Mrityu Loka. Other than this earth planet, there is no death like what we do. Heaven planet also death, but they are not like becoming sick and die. No. They just disappear. When the time to stay in the heaven is finished, the garland becomes dried up. Otherwise, always fresh. Means everybody move away, just disappear. Not like you're going to ICU ward, suffering. So these 5 exist here. Where they do not, these 5 do not exist, that is called apavarga. The heavenly Vaikuntha, when you go, they know patan, no phala. Yadgattvana nivartante. No phalapecha, only desire, devotees want to please the Lord. They want nothing else. Just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the beauty of Gaudiya Sampradaya in which we are, Krishna ISKCON, we are very fortunate that when you are serving the Lord in the ISKCON, the Lord, you are serving all the 5 Sampradayas. All the 4 Sampradayas, what the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took 2 principles from each Sampradaya. One day I will take the class on that one. two principles from each sampradaya made fifth sampradaya, Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. The like what we are decorating the Lord with opulences. Is it? That Vaishnava Sampradaya, Sri Sampradaya. And we are doing the stress on the Vaishnava Seva. Am I? That is also from Vaishnava Seva. We are offering the very exalted bhoga. That is Rudra Sampradaya. Taking care only shelter of Krishna, that is from Krishna, Brahma Sampradaya. Taking shelter of Radha Krishna, Kumar Sampradaya. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took two principles from each Sampradaya, made, and Siddhanta also made. What is Siddhanta of ISKCON, or Gaudiya Sampradaya? Achintya Veda Veda Tattva. It's covering all the four Sampradaya. That is the beauty of this one. That's why I say, no, how it is possible? We are not Sri Vaishnava. You are not Sri Vaishnava, but you are already following it. So that is beauty here. Okay? So coming back to our topic, you say that Apavarga, I'm trying to explain what is Apavarga. Apavarga, how many type of liberation we have? 5. So Srila Prabhupada stresses on the Kaivalya mode, which is the Sahyajya Mukti, merging into the body of the Lord. So why is not happy to merge into the Lord? They want it. But Prabhupada also writes they will fall down. The same spoken by Lord Brahma, when Krishna was in the womb of Mother Devaki, Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, Indra and all demigods come and offer the prayers. 10th canto, 2nd chapter, you can see, which is called Garbhastuti. Lord Brahma says it. Annera vindacha vimuktamaninastva ashtabhava avishuddha buddhaye aru yakruchena param padam tata patantyana druta ishmadangri. Say that, my Lord, those performed all in sample, by performing all other means other than the bhakti, even if you come to the highest level, param padam tata, even go to this Vaikuntha, which we call Kaivalya, which is the highest position, not easy. Brahma said, my Lord, I saw them all patanti, they all fall down. Why? They did all activity, but anadrta Vishmadangri. Vishmadangri, your lotus feet, another ignoring. Means they have done all process, but they did not serve your lotus feet, that's why they are falling down. Serving the lotus feet is the bhakti. It means without bhakti, do any other process, they will all certainly fall down. That is said by Brahma. So only the devotees are in safe position. And Srila Prabhupada also stress on that point also. Chanarde nothing. Okay. What interest then can have in the benediction of demigods? Demigods cannot give the liberation. Read the 3rd canto, if I am not wrong, 15th chapter, I think. Demigods, when, what is that name? Muchukund. Demigods belongs to, I don't tell it. Demigods ask any benediction except the liberation. Because we cannot give the liberation. Liberation cannot be given by anyone other than Mukunda. Mukunda means giver of the liberation. Shankaracharya, who is none but Lord Shiva, himself said, Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani, jatare shayanam, yasamsare baudustare, paravare, pahi murare. He is asking, praying Murari, Krishna. I said, no, I can get liberated. He never said, because it's Shiva. Neither Vishnu Tattva nor Jiva Tattva. Great personality. We never should underestimate Shiva. Nor Vaishnava never should criticize Shiva. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur given strict warning. Read the purport in the Brahma Samhita. Chiram yathada divikara vishesha yogas sanjayate na tatah prutagasti hetu. The first words are that Lord Shambhu is not second God. To differentiate with Krishna, Shambhu or Krishna means you are indirectly criticizing Krishna. So Vaishnavas has to be careful. In the 4th canto, in the same chapter, for the Dacha Prajapati Yajna, Lord Narayan says, I myself incarnate as Shambhu, I incarnate as Brahma, as Vishnu. So different other topic sometimes we talk it. We never, you don't find proper criticizing any demigod for that matter. Did you find anywhere? No. All are the devotees of the Lord. Okay, we worship Radha Krishna, but other cannot. In the house, mother and father to be worshipped. Scripturally, they have to worship. Can you ignore your mama, uncle, bhai? Can you ignore? In the family, nowadays only no joint family, but in the family, mama is there, uncle is there, everybody is there. In the family, we have to respect everyone. So in the same way, we worship Radha Krishna, but we respect all the demigods. They are also devotees of the Lord. We never should try to Krishna because we are doing so at the cost of our own bhakti. They are also devotees of the Lord. Okay? So, after the 5 kinds of the men, but we karmis, jnanis. When we are doing the bhakti, automatically part of the karma. We are doing the service to the Lord. Is not karma? What is karma? Any activity done according to scripture is the karma. We are perform every activity in the devotional life according to scriptural injunctions. Any activity we do against the principles of Shastra, scripture, is vikarma, result of which is the sinful reaction. Okay? Follow this principle. What is that? I do every activity for the follow this principle. What is that? I do every activity for the pleasure of Radha Madan Mohan, not for me. Every activity, I breathe also for the pleasure of the Lord. Because I don't have any desire to enjoy, I don't have birth. For each and every desire we have to take a birth, remember it. Good or bad, doesn't matter. Each desire we have to take birth. If I don't have the desire, no birth. No birth means Vaikuntha. Simple logic, is it? Only Vaikuntha, there is no birth. All others there. So Prabhupada gives just simple that, just to serve for the pleasure of the Lord. Every activity, we are breathing for the pleasure of Radha Madhu. If the devotee keep that in conscience and do every activity, by the mercy of Acharya, definitely they get liberated. Devotees need not to worry for anything. In the morning we are talking. Remember it. Japata, 2 minutes. So devotees are well protected by Krishna all the time. You read it, those who got Bhagavatam 6th canto, 3rd chapter, 26 and 27 words spoken by Maharaj. Say that don't go near to the devotee. If you go, instructing with the Amadutas. If you go near to the devotees, Krishna will hit on your head with the club, Gada. So don't go. And anyone coming to the temple and just paying obeisances, also protected by the Lord. When Yamaduta asked, my Lord, you are simple servants. We don't know the philosophy. Tell us who are the people to be brought to hell for punishment. He gives the only 3. Jivana Bhakti Bhagavad Gunanam Deyam, the one who never said Lord Krishna's holy name. That's why ISKCON, anybody say, we have to say, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Because he chanted the holy name of the Lord, even the sinful person never did bhakti, he cannot go to hell. Chetastana charati yacharana aravindo. If he is feeling shy to say loudly, mentally can say. Mentally think, oh, beautiful, Mother Mohan, how beautiful look like. Krishnete namati yachare kadavi. The one who never paid obedience to Krishna, tanana yadhamatu, bring them to me. Is it not simple? At least I cannot go to hell. I cannot take birth in the animal kingdom. I definitely take birth as a human being. Getting birth into a human being is not an easy job, but by the mercy of Krishna we get it. And that great opportunity given by Srila Prabhupada to everyone. That's why when you go to Rath Yatra, you have done recently, when I was in Africa, I came to know that in Hyderabad, somebody sent me a message, I think from devotees from Mayuna, they put me on WhatsApp. Hey, Hyderabad is there, why don't you come? I say, I'm in Africa, I can't just jump. So, how many thousands of people are benefited? Even though they are not hearing, in Durban I see, people are not coming here from the house, they are shaking their head. It means they are enjoying the kirtan, is it? Even enjoying kirtan, even the most sinful person, they will not go to the animal kingdom. And just by engaging service, what is the benefit you can do in the mathematical? Yeah? So that is the beauty here. The word Kaivalya means already explained. Thus for a devotee, Kaivalya, Sukha, are merging into the existence of the Lord is like hell. Why hell? Srila Prabhupada writes in the Bhagavad Gita purpose, third chapter if I am not wrong. By nature the soul is very active. And when you merge into the effulgence of the Lord, Sahyajya Mukti, Kaivalya, you are inactivated. Is it possible to be inactive? Huh? So after some time they get fed up, because by nature active, but they are not inactive. Say therefore they fall down. But only because soul always active, when you engage in the service of the Lord, yes, then you feel happy. That's why Kevalya, nobody wanted it. It's like a hell. Prabhupada Saraswati also write that, like a hell. A bhakta always wants to retain his individuality in order to render service. Even devotee goes to Vaikuntha, he doesn't want to sit and idle, no. He wants to serve the Lord. Amount of happiness you realize, enjoy in the serving the Lord. Even normally see, taking the money gives happiness or giving to someone gives happiness. Huh? You enjoy it. If somebody is very hungry, children or anyone, give some food. And when they eat, you can see their happiness in the eyes. That you cannot get when you get something. Giving gives more happiness. And the devotee give that service to the lotus feet of the Lord. That's why devotees feel real happiness, that is. Okay. That's why the intelligent people take up to the devotional service. Prabhupada is it. The Krishna consciousness is meant for only intelligent people, class of people, not for everyone. And Bhagavatam also says it. Srila Prabhupada quoting from the Srimad Bhagavatam says that Yatma Suprasidhati. The beginning of the Bhagavatam, before talking anything, Sutta Goswami defined what is dharma, what is the result of bhakti. That sixth verse is the defining dharma. Savai pumsam paro dharma yatha bhakti radhochada ahaitiki apratihata ye atma suprasida. What is dharma is there? Paradharma. Wherever the para comes, it is the related to the Lord. One is dharma related to the body, we all know it, is it? Work, maintain, dharma, artha, kama. Need to do. But beyond that one is there, moksha we say it. Okay. So actually dharma of the human being is the parodharma, which is dharma artha fourth purushartha. But the Vaishnavas got the five purusharthas. Okay. Time already up, I don't want to already. Vaishnavas five purushartha. What are the purushartha? Dharma of the Vaishnavas, read the 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 24, 25, 26, 27, 6th canto, 11th chapter. Vritasura, what it says? Aham mare tava padai kamula dasana daso bhavitashmi bhuya. From there to it is dharma artha kama. What is the moksha for the liberated devotees? Mamottama shloka jane susakyam samsara chakre brahmatam sakarma bhi tvanmayaya atma jadarage asakti chittasya nanata bhuyat. That's all we wanted. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Mama janmani janmanishwara bhakti haitu ki say. Well, says that, my Lord, according to my karma, I can take any birth. Even if I happen to become dog, I am giving an example, any type of birth. But please bless me to be in association with your pure devotees. Association of the pure devotee is more superior than the association with Krishna. Adipurana Krishna says, the one who serves my devotee is more dear to me than who serves me directly. Because when I am serving Krishna, I say, hey, I am doing this thing every day, 5 days in a week. Without me knowing, I am getting some ego. Is it? Ego is very subtle by nature, it's very difficult to. But I say, no, I am serving so-and-so Prabhu. So there is nothing to feel ego. So that's why Krishna, Lord Shiva says that serving my devotee more, the one who serves my devotee is very dear to me than the one who serves me directly. So similarly here also say that the paro dharma, what is that dharma? That activity by performing which one should get devotion unto Supreme Lord Adhochaja. Vishnu Sahasranama, we got 1008 names for Krishna, is it? Every name denotes his attributes. Our name has nothing to do with that. My name is Rama Govinda, neither Rama nor Govinda, just to call attendance, is it? But in the name of Lord's name, each and every name denotes his attributes. Adhocha means the one beyond the capability of the material senses or eyes. Acha means eyes also senses. Means the one who cannot be seen with the material senses, who cannot perceive the material senses. Is Adhocha. Means material sense means when we are subject to three modes of material nature. Okay. But by performing devotional life, we can slowly, gradually transcend this material nature. That is bhakti. That's why you can see some of the many devotees come in the morning, Mangalarati, some devotees engage in service of the Lord. They feel a sort of happiness. That's why they go there. You start to feel a sort of happiness. That's why you come 4 o'clock Mangala. Otherwise 4 o'clock is very good time to sleep with a double blanket. But we sacrifice. That's tapasya. No? So that is dharma. And what is that? Hayatiki, no reason behind. What is it? Just like swabhavika. Mother and father may slap the child, but they will run to the parents. Do they? No? Means there is, without any reason, love between the mother and child. The same way the bhakti with the Lord should be no motive behind it. That is 8th verse of the Chaitanya Shastakam we sing every day. Okay? Apratyata, interrupted. Srila Prabhupada writes that just like we cannot breathe. Oh, 60 years I have been breathing. Let me give rest for 1 hour. Can you stop it? Then what will happen? Ram Nam Satya. So in the same way, bhakti should not be no halt, uninterrupted, apratyata. And third factor of the bhakti that by performing which you feel happy. That's why devotees, they feel happy to serve the Lord. Maybe in the beginning, 1 or 2 years, they feel, oh, I have to get up, I have to. But still come and become the part of their life after they feel happy. Take the photo, 10 or 15 people who are chanting, engaged in service, and take 15 people who are not at all in service, but well-paid, a rich person, good clothes. Take the photo, you'll find difference. Practically do it sometime. Don't tell them you are photoing. You'll find the difference in the faces. When the devotee is chanting, without we knowing, the face will change. How it changes, how much depending where they have surrender, how much we are doing, the purity comes in the face, seen. And the others may do the decoration with the cream and powder. In the photography, you know the real truth of the life. So it will naturally come up. We don't know it. So Srila Prabhupada said that bhakti should be pleasing to others. Without being blessed by the pure devotee, no one can be fully satisfied, nor can anyone understand the transcendental position of the Supreme Lord. Without bhakti, we cannot understand who is Krishna. That is another secret. Reading the bhakti, we cannot understand it. Why? Because Ramayana, Jimi Jahanai Jai Jai Janai. When the Lord wants to reveal Himself, that to Himself. 10th chapter, Bhagavad Gita, 11th verse, anybody remember it? Tesham evan kampartha ham ajnanajam tamaha. Before that, what it says? Dadami buddhi yogam te yenamam. How that Lord gives that intelligence so that Lord devotee can go back to Krishna. 11th verse says that Tesham evan kampartha. Anukampa, by showing of mercy, ham ajnanajam tamaha. Nashayami atma bhavasto. You know it. A super soul, for the devotee who engage in my service and really serious about going back to home, as a super soul, I reveal the knowledge. So depending upon how much we are surrendered to the Lord, how much we are following the regulative principle, that is important. Then in the same proportion, Lord will reveal the knowledge about Him by which one can go back. If you are fully surrendered, you can see the Lord every time. So here the important is that, Srila Prabhupada writes a nice purport. Here says that association with the devotee is far superior than even what the enjoyments or facilities available even in the heavenly planet, even the Vaikuntha. Beauty of the Krishna consciousness, Gaudiya Sampradaya, that we don't want even Vaikuntha. Why you want to? Why one want to go to Vaikuntha? Why somebody want to go to Vaikuntha? I am fed up with the birth and death. Then this is not a bhakti. I want to go because I want to serve the Lord. I am serving the Lord, whether Lord send me to, that's why Mamattama Shloka Janesaka, whether He send me to hell or heaven doesn't matter. But wherever I go, let me be with your pure devotee so that I can chant it. That is the Gopi Bhava, what our Bhakti and ISKCON is, just like in the mood of Gopis. Gopis wanted to suffer for the pleasure of Krishna. When Krishna was going to Vrindavan, Mathura, all the Gopis said, "You can't go," is it? You all know the story. And even they lay down on the road. You can't drive the chariot. Akrura, your your parents are not good. Huh? You are very cruel. How can you name big Akrura? Huh? So Krishna said, "Tell me, by sending me to, allowing me to go to Mathura, it makes me happy. You may not be happy. But if stopping me, if you say that you don't go, I stay in Vrindavan, you will be happy, but I may not be happy." You are getting the point? Which one you like it? You want to be happy or I want to be happy? Gopi said no. Keshav, we can suffer life after life, but we want to always see the smiling face of yours. Therefore, they allowed Krishna to go and they suffered for 100 years in the separation. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that we must serve the Krishna, Radha Krishna in the mood of Gopis. Arajyo Bhagwan Vrajeshata Namaya Tadhama Vrindavanam Ramya Kvachit Upasana Vrajavadu Vargenaya. The beauty of Gaudiya Sampradaya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu preaching that we serve for the pleasure of the Lord. No other word does it. Oh, I serve the Lord, I get liberation. Yes, good. Whether Lord want to give liberation, okay, or doesn't want, okay. In both cases, I am okay. So long, I am able to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama. That's okay. That is my liberation. Up to Him. We stop here. Any question, welcome to ask. Getting hungry, looks like. Huh? Okay. Stop here. श्रीमद् भागवत पुराण की जय, जगत श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय।